Hello guys, how are you all? We are back with a new project in the database connectivity. The name is Hospital Management System, which is built using Python and MySQL database. I will not say it is a final year project, but it is a very good project for a pre-final year students, those who are in the third year of the computer domain branches like CSE, IT, PCA, MCA and all. So let's have a demo of the project and know what are the features I have added to it. So for running the project we have to first start our MySQL server. So let's begin it. So the server has begun and now we have to go in our MySQL. So now we are in our MySQL database. Now let's run the project. This is our project window. This GUI is made using the module named Kinter in Python. So I have given the different sections like the first section, as you can see, is patient information, in which we have to input the patient details, which may include the medicines, their expiry date, their issue date, the patient's name, address, date of birth and all. The right side you can see is like prescription. The right side is of prescription, where all the details which we have input will be displayed there. The third section, that is we can see, is the buttons for performing the different functions like prescription data, update for updating the details, delete for deleting any record of the patient, reset means whatever input we have given we do not have to manually undo it. We can directly press the reset button and all the inputs are resetted. Exit to exit from the GUI. So let's input one record. Here we have to select the medicines. Next, the reference number will be like any number you can give. Dose, that is 4 doses. Number of tablets 5. Lot means the patient appointment lot. So it may be a section under which his appointment is fixed with the doctor. So let us assume it to be like this. Issue date of it, maybe let us say today's date, that is 18th of October. Its expiry date may be 3 years after. Daily dose means how many tablets he should take daily, that is 2. Side effect, any side effect of the medicines, let's assume that pimple problems. Further info means if any further disease the doctor has identified, like a certain amount of fever or cold, let's assume it as a mild cough. Blood pressure, let's assume it to be 10.3. Storage means at what place the medicine should be stored, that is maybe cold place or hot place. Medication means what precautions you should take while you are not feeling well, let's say like sleep well. Patient ID, maybe assume it as 1235. NHS number, it is a special number that the hospital gives to a patient to identify its all the record from that single number. So it is in the format of this format. Patient name, let's assume as it to be Krishna. Date of birth, let's assume it's to be 23/11/2000. Patient address might be Pune. So we have filled all the information of the patient. Now we have to generate a prescription of this. So just press the prescription button and we can see that all the details are mentioned in the prescription, whatever we have entered. To add this record in the database for the further use, we have to click on the prescription data button, and as you can see, the record has been inserted successfully. And when we press OK, see, the record has been added in the last section. And now we have to clear all the data, but we should not do it manually. It will consume a lot of time. So just press the reset button and everything will be resetted. Now we have to check other buttons as well. So let us enter one more record. I will do it quickly. So as you can see, I have entered a new details and I have to add this to the database. So first see the prescription. This is the prescription and let's add it to our database. See, as you can see, the new record has been inserted successfully. Now let's reset it. So whenever the person comes and he says that my record, if one wants to see his record, just he will click on this record, as we can see in the last section. And when we click it, all the details are appeared in the inputs. So if we want to update any number, let's say now he has to change his birth date. So now it's 2/4/2002, but his original birth date is like 2/4/2001. So we have to update it. As we can see in the record section, it is 2002, but when we click on the update button, see, now you can see it has become like 2/4/2001. Similarly, in the first case, if the patient address now changed and he lives now in Mumbai, similarly we can do like update, record updated successfully. Okay, see, this is the thing we can do with the update button. Now if we want to delete any record, suppose we have to delete but before deleting this record, let's see these records in the database as well. Now we have came into our database. Our database name is my hospital data, so I will tell that use my we have entered in our database my hospital data, show tables. See, I have made this hospital table in which all these records are inserted. So I will display the table. See, these are the records we have inserted in our database. Now let's delete one of the record. So I will be deleting the first record. This first record I have to delete. So just press on the delete button. Okay, and you can see the record has been deleted. Now let's check in our database, is really the record has been deleted. So let's again display the tables. See, you can compare the previous table and the current table. The first record has been deleted. Now let's Now let's see what happens when any of the input is blank. Just reset it. If we select any medicine and then if we do not enter anything and we want to add the record to the database, see what it will show. It will show an error that all fields are required. The prescription will be also blank. So these were all the features added in the hospital management system. We will be providing you with the source code plus a prerequisite PDF in which we will be mentioning that which software you should use, what libraries you want to install, the commands for those, and what all files we are providing you. The source code means .py file, and the entire source code is present in a PDF file which we are providing you. Now let's see how to do exit. If it will show you that do you want to exit, if we press no, then it will stay here only, and if you press yes, it will go back to the source code. This is all about the hospital management system. We hope that you like the project. If you like the video, then like it, share it, and subscribe the channel. We will be providing you with the best projects for all the computer domain, and in a certain period of time we will be providing for ECE and electrical branches as well. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.